What's up, everybody? This is Zach, aka Zachy, aka I am Zachy, creator of JLI Radio and many more podcasts in Zach Coffee. This is Coffee with Zach in English. If you want to watch Coffee with Zachy in French, watch for the next video. They're also available on my YouTube. First things first, it's the 20th of January 2024. I wanted to talk again about Death Stranding 2. Death Stranding 2 is obviously a lot of rumors. We don't know when it's being released. There's a good chance it'll be released this year, 2024. This is very exciting. A lot of fans have been waiting for the sequel to this amazing game and amazing story. There is a lot of marketing going on with the Anycorn watch, which I discussed in one of my previous videos. The watch is unfortunately very expensive. It's $940, and that's very hard to get at that price point. There is a special edition that's $2,400, which is the case with a bunch of cool gadgets and stuff inside, and it includes the watch. I would love to be able to purchase this. Unfortunately, budget-wise, I cannot. If you know anyone at Kojima Production in the Japanese office in Japan or elsewhere, including on the West Coast, please let me know. I really need that watch. I would love to own one. I am right now wanted to start on the next point is a couple people have asked me about my code. Where am I writing all this code? Well, I've been writing code for many years, but my code is kind of like hidden in other code. And there's I finally updated my GitHub page, so I have a GitHub. I think the link is on my blog. It might be just I am Zachy. That's my username. But a lot of people were like, "Oh, this is my work. This is no JLI Radio, my podcast. This is my work. This is what I've been working on. I've been working on this since 2014. I remember this because I walked into a Guitar Center, bought some Pioneer headphones, HDJ 2000s, and started beginning my podcast, JLI Radio. These are some new headphones. These are the HDJ 10X. Yeah, these are the latest ones. The fancy one. These are one all the best DJs use right now. Armin van Buuren, Ferry Corsten, Tiesto, Afrojack, and everybody else. Just that's what they use. They use the latest brand of those Pioneers headphones. They're the best one. They're amazing. Like I mentioned, my GitHub has been updated. It's got my old Ohio State email address back when I was a student, and obviously I graduated. I'm an alma mater. I'm an alumni, and that's my email address. You can even send me an email to that. I'll get it. That's me. And I understand that some people were unable to reach me, and I think that's because someone was stealing my mail. I'm not too sure who it is. That person will probably be placed in handcuffs. But if you're trying to send me an email and I cannot seem to get it out of my Gmail, feel free to send me an email to my Outlook. I have an Outlook email address as well. I looked at Satya Nadella's face on some of his latest keynotes, and he looked like this. Like something was really pissing him off. So, yes, I use a Mac. I use a MacBook Pro, but I understand that when it comes to the work environment, sometimes people don't enjoy someone who has a Gmail email address. That it's they prefer someone who's got an Outlook inbox. So, whoever's out there, you're on LinkedIn, you're on wherever, you need to get a hold of me. You can send me an email to my Gmail. I kind of miss it because of spam. Send it to my Outlook. The address is available on my GitHub. No problem. Obviously, as you can see, if you're looking at my blog post, I'm on episode 1080. 1080, I'm talking about for the teenagers who love skateboarding. I've talked a little bit about Tony Hawk, talking about the old Tony Hawk video game and the new video game session. And essentially, I'm just trying to remind these damn kids that it's great to do skateboarding, have fun, enjoy yourselves, but don't get bent out of shape just to do a video. Just don't break your back, don't break your neck, all this and that just for a video. It's a very dangerous sport. Wear protective gear. When you do it, go out there and enjoy yourselves, but do it in a safe environment. Do it at a skate park. Don't just do it on the middle of the street or you know, go to the half pipe. Don't go over there. Like, it's you have to be safe. You know, sometimes you can get those injuries that are such difficult. You won't be able to go skateboarding for a long time. So go practice at the park, and if you want to do it in a safe environment, or if you're someone that has a physical disability, you can enjoy the funness of skateboarding inside Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 on the PlayStation, or the new game Session, and then there's a new game called Skate that's coming out, or it's been out already. Just check them out and enjoy. I even my first streaming video is of a little skateboarding game, and as you can see, I'm not very don't have very much skills when it comes to skateboarding, since I don't know that particular game or the controls of that game, and that is obviously a explanation of quantum mechanics, where what happens when you don't know the controls, you don't know how to skate. That's your level. That's the level you're at. And then on my next streaming video for gaming, I did a streaming video of Cyberpunk 2077 in French. So I can see now the level of difficulty is a little higher, because now I'm playing a game that's futuristic on a story based on the near future, and as you can see, I'm playing this game and I'm playing in French, so there's an added difficulty. Now it's not difficult for me because I obviously speak French fluently, and if you're also a native speaker, it's of no issue to yourself. You get to enjoy the game in a foreign language. It's pretty fun. Obviously, now that I've figured out all the little buttons on my PS5, I know how to stream on my PS5. I'm not streaming to Twitch yet. I'm sure I'll do that eventually. Right now, I'm streaming to YouTube. So I'm streaming on YouTube. The next frontier is obviously Twitch. I also have as you know, I have a Razer laptop. I want to stream on Razer, but in the meantime, I'm getting my feet wet over here. I'm just testing it out, and yeah. After that, yeah, obviously I still planning to put the plans together to do a streaming DJ set with the right equipment. Right now, I think I need some kind of a good webcam and a tripod setup, like, because I can't use the webcam from my laptop because I'm using that to connect to my turntables. So I need another webcam that's a little bit further away that can see me on the table while I'm DJing. I obviously am wearing a Manchester United jersey. This is the sharp logo on it. That's Eric Cantona, number 7, French player. Let's pop the collar just like Eric Cantona. What a great player. Missed the guy so much, and he's done a lot of great work. He's done a lot of, remember his weird speech that he made at that FIFA Ballon d'Or ceremony, where everyone did not know what the hell he was talking about, and everyone was in awe as to what he was talking about. Well, guess what? Look at that speech and look at the state of affair around the world right now. He almost like he foreseen that the whole planet would go kind of a little bit bananas, a little bit weird. So Eric Cantona, he's got a lot of wisdom. You gotta listen to him. He's done a lot of good work for the Manchester United community, and also for the sport of football. And go ahead and keep playing FIFA FC 24. If you're smart, you got my message when I brought it up on Twitter. I mentioned that FIFA FC 24 was on sale for $40 instead of $70. I hope you grabbed it for that price. I already got it on Black Friday for that price, so I hope you'll be able to join the rest of us. My favorite team is Manchester United and Stade Rennais from France. My brother finally got a copy, and we'll be able to play rivalry games of Manchester United and Arsenal. I also hope to. I think the Manchester United got a new CEO. I think his name is Omar, and hopefully he does great work for the city of Manchester and at Old Trafford. And yeah, I'm looking forward to finding some kind of way to get myself out to England, to Manchester, and watch one of those games. And there's, like I said, I want to go there immediately as soon as possible, but ideally I want things to get better. ETH to do his work, and or another manager, and get us back in Champions League. So next year, we have to work to do to get us back in the Champions League. Right now, we're 7 on the table. There's a couple more months until June, so we have about 6 months to get back in the top 4 or top 3 or top 2. But if we don't get back in the top 3, top 4, we're not going to be in the Champions League next year. So let's get that done. Very important. Okay. Wanted to congratulate. Let me see. What do I want to do? I wanted to congratulate BG. BG was one of my favorite rappers when I was in high school, and he is back. The poor guy spent 11 years in jail. I'm glad he's finally back. As you know, there's a lot of people who are in jail for small crime, petty crime, especially a lot of people are in African Americans and minorities are in jail for weed, and that is the worst thing to be in jail for. I'm glad the state of California is making it easier for people who are in jail for weed to dismiss their sentences, and it's just very important. BG in jail for 11 years. Who knows how hard it must have been for him. So I know that it is hard for him to be able to just get back in there and try to play the latest video game. So BG, if you had trouble with a PlayStation 1 controller back then and now you're looking at a PlayStation 5 controller and it's too difficult for you, we will ease you back into it and we will help you out. So I'm about to make an unboxing video on a very difficult controller. Don't worry about it. You can go ahead and chillax. We're there for you. There is a learning curve, but before you realize it, you'll be able to enjoy that PS5 controller, and you won't, just like picking up a bike, you'll be able to just be right at it, and you'll be able to use that controller no problem. So BG, glad you're back. Love you, bro. Can't wait to hear the new album. I heard it already on streaming. It was great, and can't wait for the next Hot Boys CD reunion, rap group reunion. So get to work, guys. Cash Money Millionaire, Big Timers, all those guys just get to work. We want to hear the new music. Let's be honest, you guys had some of the best sound and rap music, and imagine where BG would be if he wasn't in prison. By now, he'd probably be one of, he might be as big as Jay-Z right now. You just don't even know. I mean, I really love the guy. Go back and listen to the song Cash Money is an Army. That was one of the greatest songs of rap of all time. It's even, Cash Money is an Army is way up there with Jay-Z's Gigawatt Jigawoo. That's how big that song is. If you listen carefully to the music beats between those two songs, that's how great that song was. Anyway, glad you're back, and I saw your video interview on one of those YouTube documentaries. It was fun to see a familiar face again, and it's just nice to see that you're back amongst the living. We've been waiting for you to come back, bro. All right, moving on. Okay, so now I'm going to work on my unboxing video. And the reason why I'm doing this unboxing video is because, as I mentioned before, I'm trying to defeat this evil monster final boss in Zone of the Ender. Zone of the Ender's second runner on Mars. Basically, you're inside an orbital frame, which is like kind of a Gundam type ordeal. And it's just a small Gundam, and you're fighting a gigantic Gundam that's called Anubis. And it's basically just the two of you, and you're in space near Mars, and you're just trying to defeat him. I mean, he is strong. I mean, that guy is strong as hell. And you look at I have my controller, and right now I got my controller. I got all my hands on all 4 buttons, on all 4 trigger buttons, and I'm unable to beat him. I've done it over 100 times, and that is how strong he is. He's moving at the speed of light, hack and slash, moving over here, moving over there. I mean, hand-eye coordination. Just picture that you're in a dogfight between an F-35 and another 5th generation jet fighter from, China or Russia. Whatever. Just picturing that situation. The, the battle is intense. It's a really intense battle. So anyway, here is that dual edge controller. Just got this in, and we're gonna go ahead and open up this bad boy. You can see there's details on the back. There's a bunch of different ways to use the buttons. Yeah. Okay. And it's got the PlayStation logo on here. And okay, so there's a cool little box. We'll open the box. And okay, so inside there's a special um, way to hold the controller, similar to the Pioneer box for my DJ headphones. So let's go ahead and look for them. There they are. As you can see, very cool little box. And let's open that up. All right, this is very cool. We got the controller right here. We have a USB charging cable. We seem to have a QR code, probably for installation and everything like that. And yeah, so this is the controller. The controller is quite expensive. It's about $200, but let's be honest, I have like 9 Yakuza games to play, and I need all the help that I can get to go through those 200 hours so I can play The Man Who Erased His Name. I can't wait to get to that one game. All right, so as you can see, the controller is like this, like that. It looks black and white, like just a little more black than the other black and white controllers. And there's all of those little buttons that you can add. So let's see if I can figure this out. Can I just, what do I do? Do I just grab this? Okay. Let's see. Let's make sure I don't do this incorrectly. Just snap in. Okay. Okay. Well, I think I got it to work. I have to snap these two little buttons on there. So there's back triggers. So it's good. I think these two buttons are can let you select something, whether it's whether it's whether it's I think X or circle or square. And there seems to be two more buttons here for like speed control or something. But it's a very complicated controller, and basically I need this thing, and let's make sure that it works with Zone of the Enders. Zone of the Enders is a PS4 game, and obviously this is meant to be for PS5 games. So hopefully it works with it. I think there's a way to make sure that it can work with pretty much any game. It's just a mapping the controller to the different buttons, and that should let me utilize this controller with the games that I want, including Zone of the Ender. Let me be this final boss. Let me get the trophy for it, and be able to move on. Okay, all right. Well, I guess that's it for the unboxing video, and yeah. Oh, there's I found a perfect new game for kids if it comes to racing. Obviously, if you don't want your child or your kid, because they're not a teenager yet, or they're not in college, you don't want them to play Need for Speed because that's too much commotion until they get older. There's a Lego 2K racing game, so they're just racing like Legos. There's also like SpongeBob SquarePants and I think Disney Racing and Crash Team Racing and all those guys. But there's a new Lego 2K Racing. I just tried it out. Very nice game. Highly recommended. Very fun for the whole family. So check it out. All right. Well, I can't wait to use this dual sense edge controller with my PS5, and I'll try to even stream it right now if it works. And if you're out here like me and you have time to join me and you support me, you're a supporter, you're a fan of my page, of my blog, of my podcast, July Radio, and all that. Let's join me on this live stream. I'm gonna go ahead and try to defeat Anubis. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm about to upload this video and start my next video. A lot of my people were asking for the new French video. What am I wearing for the new French video? My new French video, I'm gonna wear a Lacoste shirt in green. And why is it green? As you know, I wore one in purple for Supreme Kai, Dragon Ball Z, and now I'm gonna wear one in green for Piccolo, yes. And obviously, as you know, in my French videos, I like to talk about world affairs and all that stuff. So, and watch for my French video. So we'll talk about international studies, situation in Israel, Palestine, the deterioration of everything that's going on in the world. I think Netanyahu is now trying to attack Lebanon too much, and Iran and Pakistan are going at it. Anyway, a lot more to talk about. This type of stuff kind of bores the American viewers. Much of them don't care much for the State Department like I do, So I'll leave that for my French video. So you want to hear about foreign affairs and all that? Watch the next video. It'll be in French. All right, guys. Thanks for supporting me. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.